how can you become a superior man? It's all about you getting out of your comfort zone. It's all about you always being under some sort of stress, pressure, and you can see it's a whole philosophy to some people. Some people like Andrew Tate, it's a whole philosophy. They always say, attack life, attack life, attack life. Momentum, 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 and speed, which is a whole philosophy, and people live, for this concept and for this philosophy. If you can add it in your mind, if you can absorb and understand this philosophy and use it correctly and master it, you are going to gain monumental success at anything, in everything you do. What you should do, how can you live outside of your comfort zone, how can you become a superior man, summarized for an entire book. And it's all about you living outside of your comfort zone and applying what I'm going to say. Living outside of your comfort zone is hard, especially in our times. And living outside of your comfort zone, what I mean is, it doesn't matter if you are rich, you have the perfect physique, and you have everything. You still need to find a way to put pressure on yourself. You still need to find a way to make you stressful, to make you thinking and trying to figure out things out, and still going forward and going forward. Momentum. You need to apply this in your life. As a rookie like you can start by fixing your posture. Oh, you're so tired. Your back is hurting you because you are living the brokey life. Your back is hurting you. Your couch is bad. The bed you sleep on top is shit. So immediately you feel pain in your back. You need to keep going. And you don't take anything I say seriously, but just take it as a concept and as a perspective. Apply it all the time. Oh yeah, you fix your posture. Now what? You take cold showers. You approach this girl. You do this and you do this, just so you can add pressure and add stress into your life. Because stress and pressure makes you keep going, and it's going to be like some sort of a way for you to success at anything you want. Maybe you want to become a good fisherman, or you want to, I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter. You want to get some money, you want to have a better physique. At any realm, adding pressure, they say pressure makes diamond. Only if you apply what I said, what I am saying correctly. If you do this for 5 to 10 years, I guarantee you, your whole entire life is going to change. Drastically, it's going to change. Yeah, you wake up, take a cold shower, you speak Chinese to a Chinese maniac on your phone, practicing English, practicing Chinese, ni hao. You then record yourself 20 videos. You go for a marathon. You do your 1 million push-ups on your finger, and then you do approach like 500 girls, and then you do this and this, and then you do your business, and then you do this and that and that and that, and you meet new people, and you use your phone, you do this and you do that. That's how it works. It's about you adding pressure, always being moving and not just being lethargic, and it doesn't matter what is your status, what is the situation you're in. You can always add pressure on top of nearly anything. If you fix your posture, you learn a language, you do this, you learn something new, you fight, you you speak to this maniac, Chinese maniac, so you can learn Chinese, ni hao. You run a marathon, you do this, you do 1 million push-ups on your finger, you do 1 million pull-ups, you do phone sales, you learn something new, you digital marketing. Oh, there is a Shopify store you can do. Oh yeah, great. No, now what? It's just about this. Always being moved. And I'm trying to apply this philosophy right now while I'm speaking, which is energy, force and energy, force and energy, force and energy. Keep going, keep going, keep going. But how are you going to do this? How can you all day add pressure into yourself? Maybe you are going to think, oh, I'm going to be burned out. I'm going to burn out, which is a possibility because it's you. So it's a possibility that you are going to burn out. If you act like this, if you talk like this, if you work out like this, and you do this, and you do this, and you do this, and you talk to this girl, and you do your business, and you keep going into a lot, and you keep going, keep adding momentum, maybe because it's you, you're going to burn out. You're going to be in the hospital. But you need two things to actually become a superior man and to apply the method of you always being adding pressure and adding stress, pressure, stress. So how are you going to do this? There is two things you need to keep in mind, 2 steps. It's not that easy. I actually think it's hard. The first thing you need to do is you need to have a good mental frame, a good perspective, and a good reason why. Maybe you are going to struggle to find a reason. It can be anything. I want to, because applying this method means that you want to be successful at anything you want, it doesn't matter. And wanting success needs a reason, needs a motive. You need first a motive and what I'm going to say next. So the motive can be, I want to make my parents proud. I want to make my bloodline proud of me. I want to make my parents proud. They sacrificed their whole entire life for me, so I want to make them proud. It can be that simple. It can be just anything. I want to do this because I want to become an astronaut. It doesn't matter. You need a motive for you to actually apply this method, because why are you going to all day just chaos all day? Why? I mean, you need a reason to do this. The second thing you need to do, the second step, you need energy, adrenaline, stronine, dopamine, whatever this shit is. You need a lot of it, which is serotonin, dopamine. It's all adrenaline. It's all hormones in you. You know, when you get this adrenaline rush, if you are in maybe a roller coaster. I did it once and I felt I was going to die because I did it really back then, and I was like you, it was really fluffy, so I was scared to death. But anyway, you get an adrenaline rush, and this adrenaline rush is essential to do this. Also serotonin, also dopamine, which is you limiting for your phone, your TV, and other things. But if you want to do this, because you keep thinking about your motive, keep thinking about what motivates you, what inspires you, which is your reason, which is why you are doing this at the first place, why are you listening to me at the first place. You need to do this. Energy, a couple of coffee, maybe if you're 18 more than me, maybe energy drink, get a heart attack, or just eat healthy foods, do some basic biohacking, some hot shower.